Hello everyone. This club night it's a little bit bittersweet because this club night would have been our 4th anniversary. Can you believe it? Saying that, but we spent here more or less a year in lockdown, and it's also the closest club date that we'd have to St David's Day, who is the Welsh patron saint. So happy St David's Day to you all. Talking of things Welsh, one of the most Welsh things. This is the club, Mari Lloyd, Grey Mare. Normally Mari would have had a busy year. She'd have been out over Christmas and New Year, entering people's houses, going to pubs, playing music, and generally having a bit of a funky time. But bless her, much like the rest of us, she's confined because of COVID, and you try getting a mask to fit a horse like that, you know, it's not possible, is it? Very much part of the club and the club's history. If you'd like to know more about it, then let us know. We've got a resident expert by the name of John Powell, who's a bit of a driving force behind it for us all. So as I say, give us a shout, we'll share what information we got. And for those of you who are squeamish, yeah, it's a real skull. You can always buy plastic ones, can you, if you fancy doing it yourself. Yeah, so welcome to the club. Have a good night. We've got some Welsh language stuff in here for you tonight, which we do on occasion anyway. Hope you enjoy it. Look after yourselves. Stay safe. Happy St David's Day again, and happy 4th anniversary to the club. We miss you all. See you soon.
Hi, this is a piece called The Night's Past and Gone from Joe Martin in 1852. It appears in P.W. Joyce's collection of old Irish folk music and songs in 1909.
Come beating on your door. Know that I'm a prisoner to all my father held so dear, and know that I'm a hostage to all his hopes and fears. I just wish I could have told him in the living years. Oh, crumbled bits of paper filled with imperfect thought, still the conversations. I'm afraid it's all we got. You say you just don't see it. He says in perfect sense. You just can't get agreement in the present tense. You're talking different language, talking in defense. Say it loud, say it loud, say it please, oh, say it clear. You can listen as well as you die,
to admit we don't see eye to eye.
Open up the portal between the present and the past. We only sacrifice the future. It's the bitterness that lasts. Stone you to the fortunes you sometimes see its fate. It may have new perspective on a different day, and if you don't give up and don't give in,
It may just be okay. Say it loud.
say it loud.
Say it clear.
Oh, say it clear.
You can listen as well as you hear. It's too late
It's too late
when we die to admit we don't see eye to eye.
Wasn't there that morning when my father passed away? I didn't get to tell him all the things I had to say. I think I caught his spirit later that same year. I'm sure I heard his echo in my baby's newborn tears. I just wish I could have told him
In the living years, say it loud.
say it loud.
Say it clear.
Oh, say it clear.
You can listen as well as you hear. It's too late
It's too late
when we die
when we die
to admit we don't see eye to eye. Say it loud. Say it clear. You can listen as well as you hear. It's too late when we die to admit we don't see eye to eye.
The reason I've been wearing a mask to sing is half my bloody teeth fell out. And almost about to get a set of scaffolding to put in very soon. He's nearly finished the work. This song now, nothing could be more appropriate for singing without any teeth in. It's called the Winkle Song. Last night I got an invite. Where? Around to Auntie Flo's. What does she do? She tries to make us welcome Most every time we go. What did you have? Well, we had some bread and butter and some winkles in a can, one up and then. But one large winkle I could not get, and then the fun began. Oh, I can't get my winkle out, isn't it a sin? The more I try to get it out, the further it goes in. I can't get my winkle out now, isn't it a bore? I can't get it out with an open fin. Has anybody got a skewer? Ya da 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 dee da da da. I met a flush young woman. Where did you meet? Outside the Strand Hotel. What did she say? She said, "My man, you look quite ill." What did you say? I said, "I feel quite well." And then? "But lady, I got a problem." Oh yes. "And to solve it you must try." So what did you do? So I slapped me winkle in her hand, and this then I did cry. Oh, I can't get my winkle out, isn't it a sin? The more I try to get it out, the further it goes in. I can't get my winkle out now, isn't it a bore? I can't get it out with an open pin. Has anybody got a skewer? Yan dan dan da 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 da. This woman screamed out, "Murder! Murder! This man's assaulted me." What then? So along came a copper. What did he do? And he arrested me. And then he took me off to Bow Street. What for? Before the magistrate. What did he say? He said, "My man, what brings you here?" What did you say? So this then I did state. Oh, I can't get my winkle out, isn't it a sin? The more I try to get it out, the further it goes in. I can't get my winkle out now, isn't it a bore? I can't get it out with an open fin. Has anybody got a skewer? Ya da 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 dee da 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 dee da da. We'll try that one more time. You're not singing out there. Yeah, we go singing it. Here we go. I can't get my winkle out, isn't it a sin? The more I try to get it out, the further it goes in. No, I can't get my winkle out now, isn't it a bore? I can't get it out with an open pin. Has anybody got a skewer? Let's try that one more time. I still can't hear you all. I can't get my winkle out, isn't it a sin? The more I try to get it out, the further it goes in. I can't get my winkle out, isn't it a bore? I can't get it out with an open pin. Has anybody got a skewer? I can't get my winkle out, isn't it a sin? The more I try to get it out, the further it goes in. I can't get my winkle out, isn't it a bore? I can't get it out with an open pin. Has anybody got a skewer? Ya da 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 dee da da da. That's all, folks.
Around the Mediterranean, architecture's Palladian. If you're not Roman, you're alien, doomed to fight lions in a stadium. Carthage and Athens and Sparta, Homer and Hippocrates, stand in debate in the starter, newly formed democracies. But what did they ever do for us? What did they ever do for us? City-states fight, grabbing all they can, for lords and kings, not the common man. Empires from Spain to Afghanistan, sailing and trading as records began. Emperors built so we see them, Pantheon and Colosseum, Alexander, Nero and Creon, now in the British Museum. But what did they ever do for us? What did they Great Wall. Caesars and pharaohs and khans construct elaborate plans, statues the image of man, Olympians and also ran. What did they ever do for us? What did they ever do for us? Religions are used to reinforce might, making whatever you want to do right. As Roman emperors take a delight, owning the world before setting it alight. As scholars and librarians are swamped by the barbarians, and city folk, grammarians, revert to dumb agrarians. But what did they ever do for us? What did they ever do for us? Just the roads and the laws and the peace and the arts and the culture and sculpture and trade and the language, aqueducts, sanitation, irrigation, medicine, democracy and wine.
Hello from Tennessee. We've warmed up to 14 degrees, but that's still too cold to be playing my guitar. I know you all like to watch the birds, so I figured I'd still sing on the porch anyway. This is a true story. Well, I went down to my local store to buy some bread and a few things more. I forgot my list but had it in my head, 'cause all I really needed was a loaf of bread. But I walked up and down the aisles to see if anything else should come to me. Then I went to the checkout to pay for my bread, and I was sure surprised when the cashier said, $67.12 more. I think my jaw nearly hit the floor. $67 for a loaf of bread. At that price I'm going to starve to death. Well, I looked in my basket, and I could see I was taking a few more things home with me, 'cause grapes were on sale, so I got some of them, and cream cheese I'll use, though I don't know when. I didn't need eggs, but they were a good price, and I saw some peaches that looked pretty nice. I didn't need carrots or a cabbage head. All I really needed was a loaf of bread, but when I went to the checkout to buy my bread, I was sure surprised when the cashier said, $67.12 more. I swear my jaw nearly hit the floor. $67 for a loaf of bread. At that price I'm going to starve to death. Well, I didn't need cereal or anything for baking. I didn't need soda, but my sweet tooth was aching. Now the last thing I needed were some candy bars, but I couldn't resist that bag of Mars bars. And when I breezed through the frozen food, I saw a pizza there that looked mighty good, and I stopped by the deli to get meat for lunch with a pound of that cheese that I like to munch. They would go well with my loaf of bread, and that's all I really needed to keep myself fed. But when I went to the checkout to buy my bread, I was sure surprised when the cashier said, $67.12 more. I swear my jaw nearly hit the floor. $67 for a loaf of bread. At that price I'm going to starve to death. $67.12 more. I swear my jaw nearly hit the floor. $67 for a loaf of bread. At that price I'm going to starve to death. Forgot the cat food. Guess I have to go back. Wonder how much that's going to cost me. Stay.
Here is a bit of original Brit pop from Mr. Ray Davies and his friends. A sunny afternoon. Taxman's taken all my dough, left me in my stately home, lazing on a sunny afternoon. And I can't sail my yacht, he's taken everything I've got. All I've got's this sunny afternoon. Save me, save me, save me from this squeeze. Got a big fat mama trying to break me. And I love to live so pleasantly, live this life of luxury, lazing on a sunny afternoon. In the summertime, in the summertime. My girlfriend's run off with my car, gone back to her ma and pa, telling tales of drunkenness and cruelty. Now I'm sitting here, sipping at my ice cold beer, lazing on this sunny afternoon. Help me, help me, help me sail away. Give me 2 good reasons why I ought to stay. 'Cause I love to live so pleasantly, live this life of luxury, lazing on a sunny afternoon. In the summertime, in the summertime. Save me, save me, save me from this squeeze. Got a big fat mama trying to break me. 'Cause I love to live so pleasantly, live this life of luxury, blazing on a sunny afternoon. In the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime.
Well, listen, all you children of privilege, 'cause I am one of you. I was born on a dirt road out in the country, and I wanted for nothing, no trouble that I see. So do not pretend that you understand all the troubles that others been through. Don't point your finger, so freely judge all the ones less privileged than you. If you never had to fight for your life or your family, never had to live on the streets all alone, you've never been harassed by the ones that should protect you, never been mistreated for the color of your skin, then listen, all you children of privilege, 'cause I am one of you. I have a good mother, I have a good father. Together they showed me respect for all people, regardless of class, regardless of background, regardless of race, no matter their religion, their preference or partner. 'Cause every human being will have their own story, as important as the other who walks right beside. Across their own city, across this great country, across the blue waters, to lands far and wide. Well, I ain't saying that I can whip you, ain't saying I ain't already fought. Just trying to have a little more compassion, to lead by example, to turn from my temper, not to add to the anger, or to give in to violence, cause great divide between me and my neighbor, between me and my brother, or me and my sister. There's too many suffering, too many dying in this world without reason, this world without reason, this world. So don't turn your back on the ones with less fortune, the ones with less privilege that could have been you. Slight twist of fate, if they were born lucky, or born into money, or born with white skin. Well, I'll tell you plainly, I'm trying to do, I'm trying to be better, change my own life, look towards the future, find understanding, so I might inspire you to look at your own life, think for yourself. So listen, all you children of privilege, 'cause I am one of you. Yes, I am one of you.
Well, it's St David's Day, and I'm afraid I haven't got a Welsh harp. You'll have to make do with an Anglo-Saxon lyre instead. But I'm going to sing a Welsh song, a well-loved Welsh hymn, Mi glywaf dyna'r lais, which is actually a translation of an American revivalist hymn, I Hear Thy Welcome Voice. I'm going to sing the Welsh version of it. Mi glywaf dyna'r lais, yn galw arna fi, i ddod a golchi mae gyd yn afon Calvary. Ar glwd yma fi, ar dyr alwadi, can y fenaid yn y gwaed, a gaid a Calvary. Yr Iesu sy'n fy nwadd, i dderbyn gydau saint, Fydd gobaith cariad pur a hedd, a phobri'r nefol fraint. Arglwydd am a fi, ar yr alwadi. Can a fenaid yn y gwaed, a gaed a Calvary. Ar Iesu sy'n prifhau, o mewn a'i waith drwy ras, mae'n rhoddi'n erth i'm henaid gwan, I faidd I mechod cas. Arglwydd am a fi, ar yr alwadi. Can a fenaid yn y gwaed, a gaed a Calvary. Gogon iawn byth am drefn, a clamor ar glanhad, derbaniaf Iesu fel yr wyf, a chanaf am y gwaed. Arglwydd am a fi, ar yr alwadi. Can a fenaid yn y gwaed, a gaed a Calvary.
Hi folks, this is a song we wrote about immigration into Wales and the jobs people do when they emigrate. This one is from Ireland to Wales, keeping in with tonight's Welsh theme, hopefully. You came over the sea 'cause you had to. You had children that had to be fed. You couldn't look over your shoulder at the gangplank bound for Holyhead. Liverpool, there was no one would take you, so you and our Michael came down through the farmlands and valleys of Cymru to Colchis and to Cardiff town. There was a job no one wanted, in the ship's belly deep in the hold. The only job paddies were fit for, with their shovels there trimming the coal. It was hell looking up at the sunlight as the black gold in tons was thrown down. The coal dust and sweat ran in rivers. There were times you felt sure you would drown. And you talk about the land you left, where whiskey on your breath, and you'd go to mass 4 times a week and pray for those who you left. You got heart as big as your shovel and calloused hands just like stone. But wherever you go, your eyes still fill when you raise a glass to home. Each lady you tell of your story the last trimmer that we all knew. Stood there fighting for breath with a pint in your hand, coughing up a black nugget or two. Now your children who carry a bloodline, will they stand on your shoulders of old? For the debt that you made, it cannot be repaid. It was paid for by trimming the coal. You came over the sea 'cause you had to. You had children that had to be fed, but you couldn't look over your shoulder up the gangplank bound for Holyhead.
What can you do in a minute or two? Oh, what can you do that's nice? Have a cup of tea if your kettle is quick, a satisfying wee if your zip don't stick. Whatever you decide, better do it in a tick. Oh, what can you do that's nice? What can you do in a minute or less? Oh, what can you do that's nice? Rip off all your clothes and shout surprise. Watch the England rugby team concede 12 tries. Shake your uncle by the hand and kiss your aunt goodbye. Oh, what can you do that's nice? There's only one chorus to this song. The time limit meant that it couldn't be too long. If you've got a strange desire to sing along, you're too late, 'cause that was it. What can you do with the minute that's left? Oh, what can you do to survive? Run like the wind to a shelter by the sea. You'll find it chocker with democracy. I'd rather die outside than live with those MPs. Oh, what can you do that's nice? What can you do with 30 seconds that soon becomes 25? Will you get a funny runny feeling in your tummy when you've only 10 seconds left to stay alive? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That nuclear bomb has finally come. Feeling the earth move wasn't much fun. What can you do that's nice?
I'll tell a tale, the sailor said as he sat on the quay. There never were two greater friends than Francis Drake and me. I met Columbus in a tavern in the pouring rain. Saw the Armada setting sail to conquer all for Spain. I've seen it all in my time. When I was in my prime, got caught up in some trouble in the Indies of the West with pirates and the Buccaneers. Oh, Blackbeard was the best. Then went down south with Cook to find what we call New South Wales, surviving the sea monsters and the doldrums and the gales. I've seen it all in my time, when I was in my prime. Seen sextant and chronometer transform the navigation across the ocean vastnesses as nation slaughtered nation. I gave a hand to Nelson when he fought Napoleon and subdued enemies with my newly invented gun. I've seen a lot of changes from canvas through to steam, and who'd have thought that iron ships would float? Know what I mean? Been round the capes and made escapes from storms in Africa, and pleased to take my ease with that canal cross Panama. I've seen it all in my time, when I was in my prime. Seen dissolution, revolution, plagues and guillotines, emperors and explorers, too many kings and queens, earthquake, famine, fire and brimstone, some saints, many sinners. The history of everything's been written by the winners. I watched the ancient mariner kill that huge albatross, and helped myself as we demanded diamonds for dross. Seen profitable trading in humanity as slaves, and watched as shackled human beings were swallowed by the waves. I've seen it all in my time, when I was in my prime. I've seen it all in my time, when I was in my prime.
Sonny lives on the farm in a wide open space. You can take off your sneakers, give up on the race. You lay down your head by a sweet river bed, but Sonny always remembers what it was his mama said. Sonny carries a load, though he's barely a man. There ain't all that to do, but he does what he can, and he watches the waves from the swoon by the stairs, and those waves keep on rolling. They've done that for years. Sonny, don't go away, I'm here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor who never comes home. The nights get so long and the silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that strong. It's 100 miles to town, Sonny's never been there. He goes to the highway and he stands there and stares. The mail comes at 4 and the mailman is old and still dreams his dreams full of silver and gold. Sonny's dreams can't be real, they're just stories he's read. Stars in his eyes and dreams in his head, and he's hungry inside for the wide world outside. And I know I can't hold him, though I've tried and I've tried and I've tried. Sonny, don't go away, I'm here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor who never comes home. The nights get so long and the silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that strong. Many years have rolled on, Sonny's old and alone. His daddy was a sailor who never did come home. Sometimes he wonders what his life might have been. Still from the grave, Mummy's voice hums his dream. Sonny, don't go away, I'm here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor who never comes home, and the nights get so long, silence goes on. I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that strong. Sonny, don't go away, I'm here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor who never comes home, and the nights get so long, the silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that strong. Sonny, don't go away.
Sitting in a sleazy snack bar, sucking sickly sausage rolls. Slipping down slowly, slipping down sideways, think I'll sign up the dough. Cause the Parliamentine is all mine, all mine. Parliamentine is all mine.
on the Tyne is all mine, all mine. Fog on the Tyne is all mine. Could a couple catch a crooked coffin maker? Could a couple comprehend that a crooked coffin maker's just an undertaker who undertakes to be a friend? 'Cause the fog on the Tyne is all mine, all mine. The fog on the Tyne is all mine. The fog on the Tyne is all mine, all mine. The fog on the Tyne is all mine. Tell it to tomorrow, today will take its time to tell us what the night will bring. Presently we'll have a pint or two together, everybody do their thing. Together we can have a we can have a wet on the wall. If someone slipped a whisper, that is simple sister, slapping down and slapping on the small. 'Cause the fog on the Tyne is all mine, all mine. The fog on the Tyne is all mine. The fog on the Tyne is all mine, all mine. The fog on the Tyne is all mine. The fog on the Tyne is all mine, all mine. The fog on the Tyne is all mine. The fog on the Tyne is all mine, all mine. The fog on the Tyne is all mine. The fog on the Tyne is all mine, all mine. The fog on the Tyne is all mine. The fog on the Tyne is all mine, all mine. The fog on the Tyne is all mine.
Hello, I'm David. I normally play guitar accompaniment to Andrea, but about 18 months ago I started learning the harmonicas to try and play a bit more blues type music. I'm going to play a number called Watermelon Man by Herbie Hancock, and I hope you enjoy it.
Here's a little song from Mr. Ian Dury and the Blockheads. There ain't half some clever bastards out there. No coward was a charmer, as a writer he was Brahma, velvet jacket and pyjamas, the gay divorce and other dramas. There ain't half been some clever bastards, lucky bleeders, ain't half been some clever bastards. Van Gogh did some eyeball pleasers, he must have been a pencil squeezer. He didn't do the Mona Lisa, that was an Italian geezer. There ain't half been some clever bastards, lucky bleeders, ain't half been some clever bastards. Einstein can't be classed as witless, he claimed atoms were the littlest. When you did a bit of splitting a nest, it frightened everybody shitless. There ain't half been some clever bastards, probably got help from their mum who had help from her mum. There ain't half been some clever bastards. Now that we've had some, let's hope that there's lots more to come. Okie dokie. Oh, Segovia. La dee da dee da dee da dee. Dee dum dee dum dee 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 dum dee dum dee. There ain't half been some clever bastards, lucky bleeders, ain't half been some clever bastards, lucky bleeders, ain't half been some clever bastards, lucky bleeders. There ain't half been some clever bastards.
I'd fly off somewhere closer to the sun, forget where I was going or where I came from. Off into a misty morning, trying out new things, play an old forgotten song on 6 broken strings. Getting thin and the rivers run cold, and the world seems paradox, everything is bought and sold. Take a second to listen up as the choir sings, and I'll try to strum along on 6 broken strings. Broken strings and all the little things, gonna leave them all, leave us branded, and I can't stand it all. Another day lingers on. It's about experience and making the moment last, out of the conscious world to dig into the past, tracing footsteps that dance a fiery ring. Now play a weary tune on 6 broken strings, broken strings and all the little things, they're gonna leave them all. Us branded, and I can't stand it all. Another day lingers on. lingers on, lingers on, lingers on.
My second Welsh song for the night is Sosban Fach. Mae Pys Mary Ann wedi brifo, a Dafydd y gwas ddim yn iach. Mae'r baban yn y cryd yn crio, a'r gath wedi scrapo Johnny bach. Sosban fach yn berwi ar y tan, sosban fawr yn berwi ar y llawr, a'r gath wedi scrapo Johnny bach. Sosban fach yn berwi ar y tan, sosban fawr yn berwi ar y llawr, a'r gath wedi scrapo Johnny bach. Dau bach y soja, dau bach y soja, dau bach y soja, a chwt a'i gris a'i mas. Sosban fach yn berwi ar y tan, sosban fawr yn berwi ar y llawr, a'r gath wedi scrapo Johnny bach. Sosban fach yn berwi ar y tan, sosban fawr yn berwi ar y llawr, a'r gath wedi scrapo Johnny bach. Mae Pys Mary Ann wedi brella, a Dafydd y gwas yn ei ddedd. Mae baban yn y crig wedi tyfu, a'r cath wedi huno yn hedd. Sosban fach yn berwi ar y tan, sosban fawr yn berwi ar y llawr, a'r gath wedi scrapo Johnny bach. Sosban fach yn berwi ar y tan, sosban fawr yn berwi ar y llawr, a'r gath wedi scrapo Johnny bach.
the muffler and the cap. Farewell, you round the valley girls, we never will come back. The mines they are all closing, the valleys they are doomed. There's no working around the boys, we'll be in London soon. Well, my father was a miner, and his father was before. He'd always had been proud to work below. Since they found neath Robin's axe, all the lads have got the sack, and away to work in London we must go. Farewell, you colliery workers, the muffler and the cap. Farewell, you round the valley girls, we never will come back. The mines they are a-closing, the valleys they are doomed. There's no working around the boys, they'll be in London soon. No more the chapel singing, quite long ago has left us. In the chapel house, no more the miners' songs, for the population's dropping, and the pit wheels they are stopping, and I can't afford to stay here very long. So farewell, you colliery workers, the muffler and the cap. Farewell, you round the valley girls, we never will come back. The mines they are a-closing, the valleys all are doomed. There's no working around the boys, they'll be in London soon. To Herbert and Treorchy, Tanapandy and Tenewith, Ostraronda, Tonpentre, all to do. For I can no longer wait while Parliament debates, so a fond farewell I bid to all of you. Farewell, you colliery workers, the muffler and the cap. Farewell, you round the valley girls, I never will come back. The mines they are a-closing, the valleys all are doomed. There's no working around the boys, they'll be in London soon. So it's farewell, you colliery workers, the muffler and the cap. Farewell, you round the valley girls, we never will come back. The mines they are a-closing, the valleys they are doomed. There's no working around the boys, we'll be in London soon. There's no working around the boys, we'll be in London soon. There's no working around the boys.
Love is the sweetest thing, nothing on earth could ever bring such happiness to everything as love's old story. Love is the strangest thing, no song a bird upon the wing could in our hearts more sweetly sing than love's old story. Whatever heart may desire, whatever life may send, this is the tale that never will tire, this is the song without end. Love is the greatest thing, the oldest yet the latest thing, I only hope that life may bring love's story to you. Whatever heart may desire, whatever life may bring, this is a tale that never will tire, this is a song without end. Love is the greatest thing, the oldest yet the latest thing, I only hope that life may bring
give them what they want. Every story you've been told's a lie, so say goodbye to everything you think you know. Epitaph is bleeding, we're all slaves and no one's leading, and I'm trying to work out a better way. Take the battle to the streets, the sound of marching feet is beating out for Revolution Day. I can't see you, but I know you're there. I can't see you, but I know you're there. Woolworths are rusting and the labor room needs dusting, and audition strats are bowing out of tune. Paradise is ripping, full of Lynyrd Skynyrd riffing, Alabama D to C to G and then a skip. I can't see you, but I know you're there. I can't see you, but I know you're there. Parasites come out tonight, they'll stand your ground and fight. It's part and parcel of the play we're in. Everyone, one man, a slave, from the cradle to the grave, living the hope that someday we will win. I can't see you, but I know you're there. I can't see you, but I know you're there. I can't see you, but I know you're there. I can't see you, but I know you're there. I can't see you, but I know you're there. I can't see you, but I know you're there. I can't see you, but I know you're there. I can't see you, but I know you're there.
the snatcher told us one doesn't need mines anymore. So the pithead man shut down the fan and slowly closed the door. Then high upon the mountains, along those rusty rails, they're using coal from Russia in the great little trains of Wales. Oh, the great little trains of Wales go chuntering down the rails, going Gorbachev, chuff, 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 Tchaikovsky down the line. Comrade Tom and Comrade Di, pile the firebox way up high. Shovel it in, shovel it quick, this old coal just coughs and spits. Never get the water boiling, and we'll never get there on time. It was on the Tuesday morning train we were surprised to see the coal in the old black tender came from Vladivostok colliery. The fireman threw his shovel down and shouted Achavi. We'll have to change the engine's name and call it Tomasky. Oh, the great little trains of Wales go chuntering down the rails, going Gorbachev, chuff, 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 Tchaikovsky down the line. Comrade Tom and Comrade Di, pile the firebox way up high. Shovel it in, shovel it quick, this old coal just coughs and spits. Never get the water boiling, and we'll never get there on time. They've changed the signalling system just in case you need to kneel. The up line's down, the down line's up, and green is stop and red is go. All these alterations all cost a huge amount, but we've had £1,000,000 rubles grant from Martha Scargill's bank account. So the great little trains of Wales go chuntering down the rails, going Gorbachev, chuff, 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 Tchaikovsky down the line. Comrade Tom and Comrade Di, pile the firebox way up high. Shovel it in, shovel it quick, this old coal just coughs and spits. Never get the water boiling, and we'll never get there on time. You won't find curly sandwiches back in the buffet car. They're all stocked up with beetroot and cabbages and caviar. There's Russian alphabeti soup, the steward's own creation, and boiled borscht with onions, 'cause you can't have lakes when you're in the station. The great little trains of Wales go chuntering down the rails, going Gorbachev, chuff, 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 Tchaikovsky down the line. Comrade Tom and Comrade Di, pile the firebox way up high. Shovel it in, shovel it quick, this old coal just coughs and spits. Never get the water boiling, and we'll never get there on time. Strange men in darkened glasses have crossed the Menai Strait, seeking summer quarters for Aussie spies and heads of state. Take a look behind you as you sing this song with me. That funny man in the furry hat might be from the land via KGB. Oh, the great little trains of Wales go chuntering down the rails, going Gorbachev, chuff, 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 Tchaikovsky down the line. Comrade Tom and Comrade Di, pile the firebox way up high. Shovel it in, shovel it quick, this old coal just coughs and spits. Never get the water boiling, and we'll never get there on time. We held a closed shop meeting where the co-op used to be. Formed a boiler pressure group for solid fuel solidarity. I can't tell you what happened, it's a secret I can't share. There's microphones in the daffodils, these Russian buggers get everywhere. Oh, the great little trains of Wales go chuntering down the rails, going Gorbachev, chuff, 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 Tchaikovsky down the line. Comrade Tom and Comrade Di, pile the firebox way up high. Shovel it in, shovel it quick, this old coal just coughs and spits. Never get the water boiling, and we'll never get there on time. This song's got 50 verses, in case you need to know. I've sung the 7th and the 8th, so there's only 42 to go. I think I'd better take a break and let you drink your ale. I've had enough, I'm out of puff, and so are the great little trains of Wales. Oh, the great little trains of Wales go chuntering down the rails, going Gorbachev, chuff, 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 Tchaikovsky down the line. Comrade Tom and Comrade Di, pile the firebox way up high. Shovel it in, shovel it quick, this old coal just coughs and spits. We'll never get the water boiling, and we'll never get there on time.
Nid o'i'n gofyn bywyd moethus aid y byd, neu berlau man. Gofyn wyf am galon hapus, calon onest, calon lan. Calon lan yn llawn daioni, tegach yw na'r lili dlos. Dim ond calon lan all gani, cani'r dydd a chani'r nos. Ped ymunwn olid bydol, chwym a denydd iddo sydd. Golid calon rhanwyn weddol, yn dwy'n byth o lelw ffydd. Calon lan yn llawn daioni, tegach yw na'r lili dlos. Dim ond calon lan all gani, cani'r dydd a chani'r nos. Hwyr y bore fy'n ymuniad, esgyn ar a denydd can. Air i'r ddiw mwyn fy ngheidwad, roddi hi mi galon lan. Calon lan yn llawn daioni, tegach yw na'r lili dlos. Dim ond calon lan all gani, cani'r dydd a chani'r nos. Calon lan yn llawn daioni, tegach yw na'r lili dlos. Dim ond calon lan all gani, can i'r dydd a chan i'r nos.
Brynhawn da, Brynhawn da, sut wyt ti, sut wyt ti? Da iawn diog, Brynhawn da, Brynhawn